example, name one food that nobody... Okay, I feel like stinky tofu today. Not.
Ew.
Okay, that's sort of like sarcasm on the middle front. But like the not joke is so like 1980s. But you know what I mean. Okay, Rachel, what's your take on the difference between Western and Eastern sarcasm, or sorry, sense of humor?
I actually disagree-ish with Leslie, because I feel like maybe even in like Asia, or especially in Taiwan, we like to joke with a bit of harshness, or like a bit of... In Asia, I mean, in Taiwan, we like to joke with a bit of like sarcasm in a way that actually has some sense of truth. Like let's say we would make fun of people, and then we actually think or believe that there's a bit of truth in the joke, and actually kind of, for example, we target, oh, you're so chubby, you're so fat, and then like, or like,
I don't know if that's humor.
Like that.
I think that's just conversation.
Straight out of Mean Girl, man. But no, I agree with her.
Don't you think?
What Leslie was saying, that sense of humor gets you a long way in the West.
Yeah.
Like you can meet new friends, you can pick up girls, you can talk to your boss and make them like you more in the West.
Yeah.
But here in Taiwan, sense of humor is very different. So that's what Rachel was talking about.
Yes.
Here, the sense of humor is more like it gets real. Like sometimes
you mean real mean.
Like real mean. Yeah, you put someone down, like 酸别人.
Yeah.
Right? And then they can't say anything back because you say it with a smiley face.
Yeah, and then if you get offended, then you have problems.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. What do you guys think listening to us talking about this? Let us know what you think is the difference between the Western and Eastern humor. And I think here in the East, we play a lot of homophone jokes. Like, something that sounds similar. A lot of the 冷笑话 is working off like homophones, basically, right? And we tell a lot of that during our Lantern Festival.
Yes.
Lantern Riddles.
You did?
Lantern riddles.
Leslie, you checking Facebook?
Yes, I just opened it up. Nothing yet.
Okay.
Get in it, people. Come on.
Come
Let
on
me start
now.
telling jokes.
Take a joke. Double entendre references, impression. Oh, impressions is also big in the West.
Yes.
Right? Like if you're able to do a certain character like Leslie just did. Oh,
yeah.
Leslie, you're so cute.
That's you. That's not me.
What about, okay, anyway.
I go, oh, Joey. Joey, stop it. You are just so entertaining.
Leslie, you're so cute.
But both, I think on the West and the Eastern front, there's always the slapstick humor.
Right.
People tripping over somehow is always fun.
Well, like think about the cartoons in the West, right? You had Tom and Jerry. What's funny to the kids when Tom walks into like a 2x4, or like Jerry nails his feet down to the ground?
Just watching people get hurt somehow is funny.
I disagree.
What does that tell you about humanity,
so
though?
sad, yeah.
Well, do you cry over Tom and Jerry all the time, Rachel?
Well, I laughed, yeah.
There's that epic fail, isn't it? Like there are fail compilations online of like people eating it when they go on skateboards and things like that. And people are like, oh my God, that's so funny. Or like some guy falls off a chair and it smacks between his legs. Why are those so popular?
No,
then?
I don't like those things.
Because I know you love those, Leslie.
No, yeah, Leslie, why?
Why do you make me out to be some kind of like sadistic dude?
Like, I know you, bro. Like, I know you will laugh at that. And I do too. 20 minutes of fail compilation, I laugh through the whole thing.
So sad.
It's just fun to see people fail.
It is. I don't know. What would you say your brand of humor is, Joey?
My brand of humor?
Yeah.
It's more lifestyle-ish. It's like, like we're talking and then sometimes something comes along and then you make it. It's a mixed bag of sarcasm, a little bit of impressions, some inferences. I think it's all... Like, I don't have jokes off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Do you guys have good jokes right now? Do you have... Have you heard any good jokes?
You know, that's the thing. Like, I can't remember any good jokes. I don't keep like jokes in my pocket. I am the joke. Like, I make myself to be the big walking, like, you know what it's like to work with me. I'm like a cartoon character sometimes.
You're right.
I'm
you're
like
right.
3 cartoon characters sometimes.
You're very expressive.
I know.
Very expressive. Yeah, Leslie's brand of joke is...
Leslie, you're so funny.
Yvonne just jumps in every so often to say that.
Yvonne likes to bring me... She's trying to bring me up. That's all.
What about this? Okay, let's tell like a Western joke compared to an Eastern joke. Okay. Does anyone have a Western joke here?
Okay, wait. I thought of one.
Man.
It's a little long-winded, but this is one Erica shared with us.
Okay.
Right? It's a blonde joke, and like blonde jokes, like people like to poke fun at blondes, right?
Yes.
So I think the joke goes a girl with black hair, a brunette, and a blonde girl.
A red hair, a brunette, and
a brunette, and a blonde run into a farm. They trespass, and then the farmer finds out, and he goes into the farm to go find out who it is. So the three girls hide in potato sacks, and the farmer goes up to the first potato sack, which is the red hair girl, and he kicks it, and then the red hair girl goes woof woof, and the farmer goes, oh, I guess there's a dog in there.
Okay.
He kicks the second one, the brunette. And then the brunette goes, meow. And he's like, oh, the cat must be in there. And then he kicks the last one. He kicks the last potato sack. And it's the blonde girl. And the blonde girl goes, potato.
Oh, that is really... That's... yes, I forgot.
So Erica is here with us in spirit in some regard. But that goes back to the whole thing, right? Why is making fun of blondes a thing in America? Like they'll roast you too in the States. Right. They will roast you.
They will roast you.
But I think like they'll go like, "Oh, Joey, you're so funny. You blonde and everything. You're so nice." But in Taiwan, they'll be like, why are you so stupid?
Yeah. They'll be harsh real with you and just criticize.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Go for it.
But I think at a certain point, the blonde jokes become like your mama jokes. Like, you're not really attacking the blonde. You're just attacking that. Like, there's a person you want to, like...
But then what about...
I know you got... See, as soon as you say your mama,
oh, man.
there are like a million jokes that comes to our mind, right?
But, like, that's the thing, like... A mother in the States is a very sacred thing. You don't talk smack about somebody's mother, right? Because that's grounds for fighting.
But then they do it.
But they do it. It's just such an ingrained cultural thing.
But then I think it's just the same as like racist jokes. What do you guys
okay,
think?
stereotypical racist jokes. Yeah, it's all like I think it's from the same vein, right? Like you're taking some sort of you're painting a target first before you talk about something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a yo mama joke. Give me a yo mama joke.
Your mama's so fat when she walked by the TV, I missed the whole season of Game of Thrones.
Whoa.
Your mama's so stupid she got hit by a parked car.
Okay, we're gonna stop this. No. Is there anyone saying anything on Facebook?
No, nothing. Give us your jokes, guys. Give us your jokes. I want to hear them and see if I can do better.
Okay. Enough with that. Rachel, do you have like an Eastern sense of humor kind of joke?
I personally, like, when I find something funny, it's always when I'm looking through like videos online and stuff like that. And I think with like Western, I don't know. I think do you guys ever watch or ever seen any Cardi B's like videos on Instagram?
No. Why?
She's so real and funny that she just spits the truth.
Oh, okay. She's talking about that like sister kind of humor. I love those too. Like just being real with your audience and the way certain people talk is just funny. Like,
and keeping it real and keeping it like sassy and bossy and like.
Let me. Okay, let's compare jokes. Okay. Now this one, I'm going to tell one in Mandarin and then tell one in English. Okay. And they're both basically jokes that play on homophone. Okay. Like words that sound alike. Okay, so let's go for the first one, which is an Asian joke. Okay, so a young man asks a monk and says, "Hey, master, have you ever heard of, like someone being haunted by a ghost, like the ghost possesses you spiritually?" And then the master says, "Well, yes, of course." And the young man says, "Well, how do you avoid from being, possessed? How do you prevent possession?" And the master says, "Wipe your body full of doo-doo," as in fecal matter. And then the young man says, "Why?" And then the master says, now in Chinese, because 人死不能复生. Nobody's laughing. Nobody's laughing. 好了，这应该用中文讲了啊！谢谢我们的制作单位。好了，反正这个我很快把它用中文讲。
I'm laughing at Leslie's reaction.
You're laughing at Leslie and how he is not.
How his reaction? Yeah.
Actually, wait. Do you know what it is? Like puns get me mad.
Yeah.
Puns.
Yeah, but
I
that's
hate
all
puns
jokes.
so much.
Yeah.
好，所以刚刚这个用中文讲有一个禅师，然后年轻人问他说：“禅师，你有听过被鬼附身这件事情吗？”师傅说有。年轻人说：“怎么样防止被附身呢？”年轻人说：“全身抹满大便。”年轻人说：“为什么啊？”禅师说：“因为人死不能附身。” Okay, so this is playing off sort of a proverb, right?
Yes.
Once you die, you cannot
You can't come
revive
back.
yourself. So 复生 sounds like possession, which is revival in an actual definition. And 人死, like when you die. But 人死 sounds like, poop people.
If you have to explain the joke, Joey, it's not funny.
Okay, well, I thought it was funny. Okay, now let's go off Conan O'Brien joke, which
Okay.
might not be family friendly. So if you got kids, make sure they're not listening right now. Okay, do you know how to say no in German?
9.
9. All right, so Conan O'Brien, this TV talk show host in the United States, once told a joke that I thought was really funny. He says, I once dated a German girlfriend.
Oh, no.
And I asked her to rank my performance in bed from 0 to 10. And he said, I must have done very well because all night she was saying, 9, 9. Leslie, come on, give me something. Give me something.
I hate you.
So both jokes are playing off homophones, right? And yeah, there you go. Apparently Leslie does not find neither of those interesting.
That was good, but it's just.
You're not
I don't
sure
know,
if you should be
man.
laughing.
I'm not
along
sure if
with
I
me?
should be laughing. Yeah, there's guilt laughing involved here. Like, oh no.
Okay. So as Leslie was saying before, sense of humor could be used in many facets of life. It could be used to talk to someone you want to meet, make new friends, to talk to your boss, to lighten up a tense situation. But it could. But what are you laughing about now?
So funny.
Penny shared a joke. Now this is a funny joke.
Okay, fine.
Okay. She said I lost my watch at a party once. Saw a guy stepping on it while sexually harassing a girl. I walked up to the dude, punched him straight in the nose. No one does that to a girl. Not on my watch. That is
All right,
funny.
Penny. That's good.
That works on so many
That's
levels.
good.
Okay, let me explain to you why this joke is funny. Okay, because first of all, it's a pun, yet at the same time, it's a double entendre as well. Because that is something you say to somebody when you step to them. You say, not on my watch.
Right.
But watch is like you can be on the watch, like physically.
Or be stepping,
Or be watching
standing
something.
on someone's
There's
watch.
just so many layers to it. Oh my goodness. 'Cause
You know what? I think you just don't like me enough. You're unwilling to laugh at my jokes. That's what it is. It's
Well,
getting real. Leslie.
also-
it's getting real.
Penny hit like on my ICRT Facebook page, so I gotta share that one. Ooh! You see more layers.
Situational humor. That's what we call that.
Come get some.
All right. Okay. As I was saying, sometimes you can use humor to resolve a tense situation. Some politicians have used humor, sense of humor, to resolve a lot of tense situations. And we're going to have some examples of that coming back after this short break on today's Real Talk.
It's time for some very important messages.
Oh, what happened?
Oh,
What did I do?
look what
Yeah.
you made me do.
Look what you made me do.
Leslie is funny.
Leslie is funny.
Leslie laid back. Ha 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 ha
Leslie is
ha.
funny.
Everybody loves
Yeah.
Leslie.
It's not.
I ain't getting no
Love
love
you,
here.
Leslie. You're
You know what?
funny.
We're turning up this
It's
chat
not.
right now.
Here's the problem. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Okay, so today we're talking about sense of humor between the East and the West. 应该在亚洲大家常听到就是冷笑话嘛。其实我们有很多艺人就是很会讲冷笑话。小钟哥超会讲冷笑话的。然后有一次我跟他出去玩，他真的就是一整晚哦，20几个冷笑话不停的讲。Alright, so 亚洲的幽默有时候就是冷笑话，有时候可能就是蛮真实，就例如酸朋友啊，这也算是好笑的。但是西洋的幽默感其实就不太一样。Now today we're trying to extrapolate what is so different about Western and Eastern humor. 那大家可以多多跟我们分享。你觉得中西的幽默感差别在哪里？或者是你觉得很好笑的笑话，像刚刚我们的听众 Penny 好像有分享一个 Leslie shared on the air。
That's a good one. I like that one.
女生讲的笑话就很好笑，是不是？
Yo, why you gotta do this, man? Like, why you gotta do this? You gotta do it. You gotta do it on the air, like in front of people. Why can't you do it after the show, man? Take it up with me personally.
OK， 我要讲，其实刚刚这个状况 ，it's probably also an Asian sense of humor. To pretend that you're mad at someone to make them like taken aback a little bit, and then laugh it off. Now, is that sarcasm or is that just
That's
like
sarcasm because you're doing it ironically. You're not really mad, but you're making it a big deal.
All right.
But I threw it right back at you because I got mad at you, but like fake mad. Like, not really, man.
Really?
No, we really just yeah.
What?
This is just
We're gonna
how I mean,
stab each other after this, right?
I'm gonna stab you with these headphones, alright? Let's see what I do.
Alright guys, 多多分享我们今天的 Facebook Live. Please do share our Facebook Live today. We want to try to get 200 people to watch this. And if you can make that happen, candy's all around, baby.
Really?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. There's not enough candy in the world.
Please share this.
Alright, 好，如果说你们有分享笑话的话，我们在空中跟大家请 Leslie 讲出来。但是我现在看一下大家有没有在分享。Alright, and 对，介绍一下我们今天的 Real Talk 成员这是我们周末礼拜六的 DJ Rachel。And this is funny man himself, Leslie Liao.
You guys know who I am.
You're funny.
You guys know who I am.
Oh,
You
Leslie.
don't act like you don't know who I am. 你知道我是谁？
Oh, Leslie.
不要装了，不要装
Oh,
了。
Leslie.
Stop. You, nobody wants to see that. That's how you lose. That's how you lose people. All right.
No. Everybody loves
You're
you.
close up on my
Everybody
face.
loves you.
We got something to say to
It's
Dolphy.
increasing.
Dolphy says,
It's increasing. We should do this more.
What?
It's increasing.
No, you see, that's how you're gonna lose it. 等一下规定了。
No. It's increasing because
Is it
of
not?
this.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
people want to look at your face, man.
Nobody wants to look. Not even my mom wants to look at my face.
Because you know what? It's the biggest joke in the world. Okay, I'm just kidding.
Fight of the century.
All right,
That was good, though.
message to Dolphy. Dolphy says Stevie G fits the topic. Yeah, we try to keep Stevie G around today, but he had something to do. He got somewhere to go. That's why he's called Stevie G, because he's always on the go. Okay. Anyway.
Anyway.
All right. 所以我也算是冷笑话挂的。I'm not actually funny. I just try to be funny. OK， 好，等一下我们会考我们的Rachel 还有 Leslie， 就是其实有很多政治人物会有时候用幽默感去化解一些僵局或者是比较尴尬的场面。那其实我记得蔡英文最近也是在一个国际场合里面有讲一些笑话 ，but I can't remember what it was。但是他好像也是用英文讲的。所以到底这种笑话是不是比较适合在西洋的那种在英文的场合？然后是不是在那种亚洲的场合，大家就会觉得说要比较严肃 ？So that's also part of the things we want to talk about。好像台湾政客或者是亚洲政客比较不太会讲笑话，
比较不会开玩笑。
你们有什么时候听过一个亚洲的政客用中文在比较严肃的场合讲笑话？应该是没有听过，
比较少。
但是他们如果会讲英文的话，政治人物，政治人物。但是如果说是用英文讲的话，我倒是听过，例如说
Even Obama sometimes, no?
Obama definitely does.
Yeah.
Obama is a funny man.
Yeah.
In fact, one of the questions is about Obama. We'll be asking you, a little bit about Obama. 好，等一下我会就给你们一个比较尴尬的场合，然后看你们会怎么样化解。And then I'll tell you how our previous presidents did it with a sense of humor.
Don't compare me with the presidents, dude.
Yeah.
Why do you go from like the top to the bottom? That's the worst.
What if you could do it better than the president? Leslie for president.
That's not really like a good thing now anymore.
You can easily beat Donald Trump. I shouldn't say that.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
That got real.
Don't say it.
That got real.
That's your real talk right there.
Brendan, come right in.
I'm really late, right?
It's fine. Come right in.
Cool.
Sit down and then share a mic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Real Talk segment every single Friday at about this time.
Real 5, we start and run through about 3:40. Today's topic is about sense of humor. And in the studio, aside from me, myself, Joey C, we also have Leslie Liao, who's our social media officer, and also the man who manages a lot of marketing happenings here at ICRT. On the other side, we have Rachel Gao, who is our Saturday afternoon DJ from 1 to 5. She's also joining us. It's one person, not two. And also, we have a new addition in here who is actually going to be a part of the ICRT Battle of the Bands tomorrow. We have Brandon Fraser. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Brandon Fraser, that's a compliment, right?
Yeah, this is.
Sometimes it's a compliment. Yeah, it depends. His career's not been good.
So
Wait.
Thompson, that is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, your name really Brendan Fraser, man? I loved you in The Mummy. And then you had a short part in the G.I.
Doesn't
Joe.
he actually
That's right.
look a
And
little
my
like
career is-
Brendan Fraser, though?
Really? I mean,
I've always thought he does. Okay,
We
anyway.
all kind of look.
Have you ever seen that movie Encino Man?
I have.
I love that movie.
It's one of my favorite.
But anyway,
movies.
Brendan Thompson is here, and he is the lead singer of Adoa.
That's right.
But you are also appearing on our Battle of the Bands tomorrow as Egos. The Egos.
The egos. Yeah, actually, the name is kind of. I made it.
Egotistic.
Well, it's egotistical. It means egos, but it's a play on the. Because whenever somebody says, "Oh, the Eagles are playing," they're like, "Oh, the Eagles! I love the Eagles!" And I want people to actually think it's the Eagles because it's.
So as you know, this
That
is a
some
man
smart
with a
marketing
sense of
right
humor.
there, man. That is brilliant. My goodness.
All right,
Kind of
so
egotistical.
Brendan, tell us a little bit about your band before we start. We continue with our real talk.
Sure. The beginning of this band started actually about 2 or 3 years ago. We decided that when we were playing gigs with Adoa, I loved the rock and roll that we would play. We played everything. Adoa plays, anything pop and blues, soul, what have you. But rock and roll was really, the crowd really loved it.
Right.
And we were like, what if we just did an entire band made of, like, just that just rock and roll,
Right.
straight rock and roll. And there was an absence in the market here. There's nobody who does that really. Who just plays rock and roll. Well, straight covers of classic rock and roll tunes, I don't think so.
Okay.
Everybody mixes it up a little bit, but we're one of those hard-hitting bands, and we're looking forward to playing tomorrow. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
we're
great.
looking forward to have you guys on our stage. So tomorrow at about 6:20, somewhere around there, we're gonna have your band, the Egos.
Yeah, that's right.
Not the Eagles. Not
Please
Desperado.
don't request Hotel California. Yeah, I know.
They're going to be rocking out for us at the B.O.B. Rain or come shine. They're going to be there. All right, Brendan, we were trying to extrapolate the differences between Eastern and Western humor. Now, do you think you have good examples on both ends of that?
I do, because I know a lot of the stand-up comedians here in Taipei.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
share.
I
share.
Well, I've heard a lot of stories, of course. A lot of the humor that finds fun, that people, especially foreigners over here, find funny.
Yeah.
Doesn't work back home. A few
Right.
comedians were like, hey, so I was teaching an English class, and those jokes don't ever fly in Canada or America.
Right.
But the sense of humor over here is generally the same. I will say that TV, the sense of humor is certainly different.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Certainly different, like talk shows.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot more slapstick from what
Yep.
I've seen here.
Yep.
They rely on sound effects quite a bit, whereas we might think it's a little bit cheesy.
Bing, bong, bong, bong.
All the time. All the time.
So do we. You're right. And slapstick, or as Rachel was saying before, poking fun, giving someone a sick burn here in Taiwan is the dominant
Always.
presence of sense of humor
Yeah.
here in Taiwan. All right, Brendan and Leslie and Rachel, what I've got in my hand are situations where American presidents have used sense of humor to dissolve a tense situation. All right, so I'm going to give you the situation. You tell me how you would do it, and I'll tell you how these presidents did it.
Okay.
Okay, so, for example, if someone calls you two-faced at a national debate, Leslie, how would you resolve the situation with sense of humor?
Do I look like a Batman villain to you?
Oh.
That works.
I gotta say, this is the 1800s. Definitely no Batman back then. Couldn't make that inference, but
Oh,
okay,
okay.
we'll take that. Brandon, how would you resolve that? You're two-faced.
I would ask who said it, and then when they told me, and then I'd be like, I'm sure they were a really nice person, and then you tell me the person, I'm like, oh no, I actually hate them. I quite hate them. Actually, you're right. I would probably just turn it around on them. And
So you will exhibit your
I will exhibit my
two-facedness
two-facedness. Why not? It
by
may as well
burning
be
that
good.
person.
Yeah.
That- okay,
Lean
that's a good
into
one.
it. That's a
Yeah,
good one. I
that's
like
what it's
that. I
called.
like
Right.
that.
You lean into it because that's the only way to actually, I think, kind of take some of the heat off of it. if you
Okay,
will.
okay. And Rachel, how would you resolve that?
I
Says,
was
you're
just,
two-faced, girl.
I would just say, no, I don't look that different with and without makeup. So.
Oh, that's a pretty good
That's a
one.
one. That's a like that.
Unfortunately, that's the one that boys can't generally use.
Bing, 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 bing. Wait, what you saying? Boys can't use makeup?
No.
You tell me the foundation?
Hey, you,
Did I
you're...
not?
the foundation?
I had just as much makeup on my face last week as you did.
Yeah, I
I'm not
had
saying
more.
that.
I had
You
more.
had a little bit more, yeah.
Depends on what kind of makeup, right? I mean, if
Exactly.
you're looking at eyeliner, well, eyeliner's okay. Make those eyes pop.
Okay.
You're a rock. Well, I'm just trying to like
Somebody's
make sense.
little professional.
You're like a rock star, right? So that's cool. That
Oh,
flies.
yeah.
It works. It works.
but not an emo rock star. Those are the
No,
ones who
not emo.
usually put more eyeliners on themselves.
They put more eyeliner on than most women, actually.
All right, so this was Abraham Lincoln back in 1858 during the national debate in Illinois. When someone calls him two-faced, he said, "If I had two-faced, would I really be wearing this one? It's ugly."
Oh, that's a good one.
I like that one.
I like that one. I like
right.
that self-deprecation.
Yeah, that's
I like that.
right up our alley, Leslie. All right, when you're asked by, okay, this is going to be obvious. When you're asked by a show host, asked the last black president, how do you feel about that? How would you, Leslie?
Wait, give it to Rachel for a second. Hold on. That threw me way off.
Wait. Once more?
How do you feel about being the last black president? When you're asked that question, how do you resolve that tension
No, assuming
with
that
your
she
sense
is
of
an actual
humor?
black president.
Assuming that you were. Yeah, I wouldn't ask her that out of nowhere. That's a tough one. How about if I just asked you, like, being the last, well, I can't because she definitely wouldn't be. The last female DJ on ICRT. How do you feel about that?
Well, I would just be straight up and say I'm 100% sure I'm not going to be the last one.
Okay. That's your way of taking that
Yeah.
one. Brendan?
If they said I was the last black
How do you feel
president,
about being the
it?
last black president?
I would probably be like, well, I feel a little guilty because I probably should give it back to the white to the white guys. No, just for 1 year, though.
Good enough.
Just for 1 year.
Leslie, you had some time to think about that one.
One term.
I didn't realize I was going to be president until the end of time.
Oh, pretty good.
That's a winner. That's a winner.
I'm on fire.
You are.
Okay, so you guys know where this is from, right? Zach Galifianakis with his show Between Two Ferns.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So he asked Obama, how do you feel about being the last
Yeah,
black
of
president? Of course,
Right.
jokingly. And Obama said, how do you feel about having a conversation with the president for the last time?
Oh.
Obama burnt him.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, so let's see, what else have we got? We got. Let's do a last one. How would you respond when you have a shoe thrown at you while you're making a national speech? Who wants to take this one?
Whoa, that's tough.
And you got to turn it.
You gotta turn to something
spin it for
funny.
humor. Spin it for
You're a president. You're a president. You got
Yeah.
a shoe thrown at you while making a national speech, a State of the Address. sort
And it
of
actually
thing.
hit you?
And it didn't hit you.
It didn't hit you, but yeah, he ducked out of the way, right? So
yeah,
you're like,
he dodged it. He dodged
Okay.
it well.
I would probably be like, well, that's not mine.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Rachel?
Sure.
I don't know. Probably be like, better, I don't know. Better precision next time?
Can I say one? I mean, I had time to think about
Yeah.
this, right?
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'd probably say, like, that's not me. I'm a size 12.
Yeah, exactly.
And
There
then,
go.
you know what they say about bigger shoes?
Yeah.
Bigger cabinets.
That's a good presidential joke, though.
Come on.
That's a good presidential joke. Like, wait, did you cabinet as in the president's
As
board
the
of
president-
advisors?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
you
And
thought
where
about
you
it.
put your shoes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Leslie?
Leslie, what would you say?
I said, I hope those are Ferragamos.
Why you gotta keep on making these plugs on our show? It was Costco, now it's Ferragamos.
You gonna stop me?
I'm not gonna stop you, I guess. I hope they call. That's all I hope
He's got a
for.
rep.
All right, so George Bush back in 2008 making Iraq's Iraqi press conference. I think that's what happened. And he said, I don't know what, if you guys want the truth, he's wearing a size 10. That's what he said.
That's a good one.
Because, yeah, people are, claiming he's
Wait.
telling lies.
On the topic of me being an ad salesman,
All right,
Penny
yeah.
Penny wrote in another great joke, which I wasn't going to read, but this is hilarious because this is topical.
Okay.
He says, I was offered to date a 21-year-old girl today. In exchange, I was supposed to advertise some kind of bathroom cleaner. Of course I declined because I'm a person with high moral standards and strong willpower. Just as strong as Ajax, the super strong bathroom cleaner, now available in scented lemon or vanilla.
Oh,
it's funny.
You know what is the funniest thing about Ajax is that their tagline is the stronger than grease, right?
Yeah.
And or is that how it goes? I think it's stronger than grease. And what people don't get for like 10 years of Ajax being around is that Ajax was the strongest Roman soldier who went into war with the Greeks. So they're playing off that. I mean, I didn't realize. Did you guys know that's what they were doing? I did not know
Leave
that.
it to Joey to just give us some nerdy stuff like that, man.
Like it's supposed to clean out grease.
Right.
Like the stain on your shirt, but it also cleans out the Greeks, like the whole entire country of Greece.
Sponging the Greeks.
You might as well just call it like Achilles or something. Like,
but then it's got a weakness.
When I thought of Ajax, I thought of the X-Men.
Which one is it?
There's an Ajax named. There's an X-Men named Ajax.
Superpower.
Which one?
He was the bad guy in Deadpool.
Is that why he goes up against Deadpool? Because he's supposed to clean up that pool?
That bad guy. Yeah, I guess he.
Leslie's out of here. All right, that's the end of our Real Talk today. Thanks to Leslie, Brendan, and Rachel for joining us. We're going to have a little chat with Brendan in just a little bit about their music right here on ICRT FM 100.